as we keep coming around, there's another part of another building just on the opposite side of this that is totally collapsed. So that's 3 structures that we see in this vicinity, if not more, that have collapsed in the Northridge Fashion Mall.
Well, another reminder of how fortunate we are that this earthquake, as damaging as it is and big as it was, happened at 4:29 in the morning and not later on when people were out on congested streets, freeways, and in these shopping centers.
We want to go to Christina Gonzalez, who is on the ground, I believe, in Sherman Oaks. Christina?
We are at 4474 Woodman Avenue. Now, I need to explain there is a major gas leak right underneath us behind this building, or what's left of it, so we may have to leave rather quickly. But let me show you. That used to be an apartment. That used to be a 3rd floor of an apartment. Okay, now what I'm going to show you is what happened here. I need to say people were pulled out of here until a little while ago. Everybody is okay, which is a miracle.
Incredible pictures, incredible coverage by some of our colleagues. 57 people were killed. Property losses were estimated at $40 billion. And today we want to talk about preparing for future quakes, the progress made since 1994, and the work that still needs to be done.
That's right. Craig Chamberlain is president of the Structural Engineers Association of Southern California, and he joins us live this morning right now to talk about lessons learned. First, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
So have our building codes changed since then to keep us safer today?
So there's been a tremendous amount of work done since that day 30 years ago. Like you said, it's been a generation. So we have enacted a number of legislative policies across the Southland to really help to strengthen some of the buildings that we just saw in those segments a few minutes ago. The apartment complex that fell, the Northridge Meadows apartment complex, is one that is stamped into our minds from that day. And that was a type of weak, a soft story type tuck under parking structure that we know is vulnerable. And so there's been a lot of effort to fix those and retrofit them.
Anybody that's driving through Southern California, Craig, sees that retrofit in progress. I mean, a number of buildings with those parking garages, you see the retrofit taking place. How far along are we in that process, or do we have a long way to go in terms of making sure that it's safe for the next big earthquake?
Sure. Well, the city of Los Angeles enacted an ordinance to retrofit those buildings over a period of a number of years. And we're approximately 75% of the way through fixing those apartment buildings. So there's still work to be done, but there's a tremendous amount of those buildings that have been retrofitted. There were approximately 12,000 in the city. So that's significant progress. But it also just goes to show that there's work to be done. And that's where our symposium today has a chance to take a look back at what happened then, reminds us that we still have work to do.
Yeah, Craig, I want to talk a little bit more about that symposium coming up in a couple hours or so. So what are some of the things that people can learn when it comes to helping be better prepared for the next one?
Right. Well, as we can all attest to living in the Southland, when the ground does shake, it's a tremendous shock. You don't know when it's going to happen. So really having that reminder of having a preparedness kit available. So you have a flashlight, you have some supplies that are available after the earthquake in case our lifelines are not up and running. After the Northridge Meadows earthquake, there was a tremendous time period during the course of the day where people did not have power. So those types of things are good reminders. And we'll talk a little bit about that today. But we'll also talk about the policy and how we really need to continue the dialogue about not only strengthening the tuck under parking apartment type buildings, but there's a number of older types of buildings throughout the Southland that we need to continue to work and strengthen.
A lot of really important work being done there at that symposium. Craig Chamberlain, we appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for speaking with us, and we'll certainly check in with you later, see if there's some other lessons that we can learn as we keep looking back at the 30 years since the Northridge earthquake. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much.
One of the big things that I have learned is water. And our earthquake czar, Lucy Jones, had said, you know, her one last takeaway was water, 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 water. Make sure you have enough water to last for a couple of days, because before FEMA can get out here and get you fresh water, you're going to need some on your own. So make sure you have water ready.
No, very important. I can't believe it's been 30 years. I was here, of course, in Southern California as a kid, in the North Long Beach area, and we woke up to the shaking, ran out of the house, and discovered power lines across our family vehicles. So incredible stuff, kind of reliving that moment. And good reminders, Bob Brook water, make sure you have a full tank of gas. And something also a reminder that you want to keep a pair of slippers or shoes next to the bedside, because if it happens, an earthquake in the middle of the night, and you've got to get out of bed right away and running out of the house, you want to make sure you have your shoes.